Bray Wyatt to dethrones Roman Reigns. Underrated star training Logan Paul ahead of match against Roman Reigns. WWE stars who create Roman Reigns storylines leak. Solo Sikoa on what Roman Reigns told him before WWE Clash at the Castle debut. Solo Sikoa reveals he wants to dethrone Roman Reigns. Liv Morgan aligning with Bray Wyatt. Let's jump right into our first story. Underrated star training Logan Paul ahead of match against Roman Reigns. WWE superstar Logan Paul is reportedly being trained by SmackDown star Drew Gulak to prepare for his huge match at Crown Jewel. Paul will face undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns at next month's Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. This will be the YouTube star's third ever match in pro wrestling, with the other two coming at WrestleMania 38 and SummerSlam this year. PW Insider's Mike Johnson has revealed that SmackDown superstar Drew Gulak will be training Logan Paul in Puerto Rico to help him prepare for his match against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. WWE recently sent a ring to Puerto Rico for Logan Paul to prepare for his 11/5 Crown Jewel bout against Roman. I believe Drew Gulak is also down there working with him in the ring. Gulak is currently a trainer at the Performance Center, apart from being an in-ring performer on SmackDown and an interviewer. He also trained Bad Bunny before the musician's match at WrestleMania last year. Gulak isn't the only star who will be training Logan Paul. Shane Helms, aka the Hurricane, revealed that he, too, will be in Puerto Rico to work with Reigns' next opponent. According to a report by Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, Paul was chosen to face Reigns as the YouTuber is a popular figure in Saudi Arabia. The report stated that ticket sales for shows in the Middle Eastern country don't matter and that Logan Paul's addition to the show was not done to boost TV number. He's a big deal to the Saudi Arabian prince, and that's the whole thing of these shows. Tickets in Saudi Arabia mean nothing. It's not even part of the game. If he draws younger viewers, that's good, but it's not a play for TV ratings. It is a play because the prince wants celebrity fights in Saudi Arabia to build the name in the media of Saudi Arabia, and Logan Paul will get more of the type of press that Saudi Arabia is looking for than Kevin Owens or Seth Rollins, Meltzer noted. Paul began his career as a YouTuber and has amassed a huge fan following over the years. He has branched off into other forms of entertainment, including boxing and films. Are you excited about Logan Paul's match with Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel? Sound off below. WWE stars who create Roman Reigns storylines leaked. As per a report, undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns has a great say in his storylines. Along with Paul Heyman and Triple H, Reigns has been at the top of his game for over 2 years, and WWE is the leader of the bloodline. Many fans and pundits believe that this is his best run in the company and that he's undoubtedly the biggest star in pro wrestling presently. According to a recent report by PW Insider, Reigns works together with Heyman and Triple H to craft his own storylines, as he did with Vince McMahon when the former WWE CEO was the head of creative. Since we have been asked a lot about this of late, Roman Reigns has a great deal of say in his current storylines, including the current one with Logan Paul. We are told that he and Paul Heyman work together on the creative for Reigns in conjunction with Triple H, just as they did previously with Vince McMahon during the previous WWE management regime. It is a collaborative effort. Reigns last wrestled against Drew McIntyre at last month's Clash at the Castle show. He will have his first match on television since then at next month's Crown Jewel show, where he'll face Logan Paul. While speaking on Sportskeeda's Smack Talk, Dutch Mantel said that it's a good move to put Logan Paul in a match with Reigns. He feels that the Tribal Chief will defeat the YouTube sensation. He's not going to defeat Roman Reigns. And I see Roman beating him, that's what I see, and then a big schmaltz, and we go from there. But I think it's great to put him there at the Saudi Arabia event because it's different, said Mantel. Mantel said that he will tune in to watch the Crown Jewel match between Reigns and Paul as it's unique. Do you think Logan Paul deserves a shot at Roman Reigns' title? Leave a comment below. Solo Sikoa on what Roman Reigns told him before WWE Clash at the Castle debut. Solo Sikoa has disclosed what he and Roman Reigns spoke about before the former's appearance at WWE Clash at the Castle. During the Tribal Chief's match against Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the enforcer emerged from under the ring to pull the referee while he was still making the count. This interference cost Scottish Warrior the match and the title, allowing Roman to retain the gold. Speaking on Cheap Heat with Peter Rosenberg, Solo Sikoa shared that Roman Reigns informed him to be there on time. He just said, be there on the timing. If you don't do this and that in the match, it's not gonna work. And I remember when we got there, nobody knows that I was there in Cardiff. None of the guys, none of the boys. Only certain people, and nobody seen me go out there under the ring, and then everybody first seen me when I first came back after the spot had happened. It was like, man, wow, that's crazy, said Sikoa. Ahead of the table became the inaugural undisputed WWE Universal Champion at WrestleMania 38 after dethroning Brock Lesnar. He's been a world champion for almost 800 days, starting his Universal title reign at Payback 2020. Solo Sikoa opened up about what happened when he was with Roman Reigns in the locker room at Clash at the Castle. "I remember that day, man. We were just sitting in the locker room. It's quiet. I was watching him get ready for the match. I didn't want to say anything because he was in his zone and I was in my zone. I know what I needed to do. He knew what he needed to do. And he was just like, man, I need you to be here. I need you to execute this at this time. And I did, man, and it blew the roof off the place," he added. Roman Reigns' next title defense is scheduled at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia on November 5th. He will take on social media megastar Logan Paul for the first time ever. It remains to be seen if the Bloodline will play a role in the upcoming match as well. Would you like to see Logan Paul as a world champion? Sound off in the comments below. Solo Sikoa reveals he wants to dethrone Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa has commented on his career aspirations and Roman Reigns' run with the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. The head of the table is currently on a dominant run as world champion. He has defeated everyone that has stepped into his path, including Finn Balor, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and Drew McIntyre. It's been almost 800 days since he defeated Braun Strowman and The Fiend at Payback in 2020 to capture the coveted Universal title. Speaking on Cheap Heat with Peter Rosenberg, Solo Sikoa was asked about Roman Reigns' historic run and how far he wants to go in his wrestling career. He wants to be at the top one day like his cousin. "I feel like I want it all, man, but I want it all with my family. I know there's no ceiling with me or my brothers or Big U's Roman Reigns. There's never a ceiling, there's never a point where we want to stop it, because there's always that next level where we want to get to." Looking at Roman Reigns, man, everything he's done for me, bringing me in, man. "Hopefully, I can be up there one day too," said Sikoa. The Usos, Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and Solo Sikoa aren't the only members of the Bloodline, as the group also features honorary Uce Sami Zayn. The master strategist is doing some of his best work in WWE, and many see him as one of the funniest people in the company. During the same interview, Solo Sikoa revealed that Sami Zayn has made him laugh a few times on TV. There was a couple of times. Sami's like that little brother where he's the loud brother and he's dancing all over the place, but when he bumps into trouble, he runs back to his older brothers for help. I feel like Sami's like that. But like I said, he's one of those characters where it's very 1 in a million to have him around, and he's in the Bloodline, so it doesn't get no better than that. Sami Zayn has proved that he's a great addition to the Bloodline. He's taken the bullet for the group multiple times and has tons of experience in the pro wrestling business. Do you think Solo Sikoa should dethrone Roman Reigns? Sound off in the comments below. Liv Morgan aligning with Bray Wyatt. Current SmackDown Women's Champion Ronda Rousey has shot down rumors of a former WWE Women's Champion joining a potential new faction with Bray Wyatt. Last week, Ronda Rousey defeated Liv Morgan to win her second SmackDown Women's Championship. After Morgan's loss, fans believe that she might be joining Bray Wyatt if he creates a new stable similar to the Wyatt family. However, the baddest woman on the planet debunked those rumors, stating that she thinks another former champion is more likely to join Bray Wyatt's possible faction. Speaking on her YouTube channel, Ronda Rousey thinks Alexa Bliss might be the one reuniting with Wyatt over Liv Morgan. "I don't know about that. I think it's more likely that the Wyatts have Alexa involved. It will be interesting to see if Wyatt creates a new stable in WWE or if he goes on to win major gold in the company." Earlier this year, Liv Morgan got her big break as she began feuding with Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. After failing to beat Lynch, Morgan teamed up with Rhea Ripley. Unfortunately, Ripley turned on her before joining the Judgment Day. In July, Morgan won the Money in the Bank contract and cashed it in on the same night. She pinned the baddest woman on the planet to become the SmackDown Women's Champion. However, some fans turned on her after a controversial finish at SummerSlam 2022. Last week, she faced Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship for the third time. The two put on an amazing contest in an Extreme Rules match, but Morgan couldn't withstand Rousey's wrath. In the closing moments, Morgan passed out and Rousey won the championship for the second time. After the match, Liv Morgan teased a major change in her character, indicating that she might be joining the dark side sooner rather than later. Who do you think will join Bray Wyatt's new stable? Sound off in the comments section. Bray Wyatt to dethroning Roman Reigns. Bray Wyatt is seemingly interested in using a custom-built Universal title belt if he ends up winning it in the future. WWE brilliantly executed Bray Wyatt's Extreme Rules return. The star's sudden release didn't sit well with many fans last year. Hence, his return has left everyone excited about his future as a pro wrestler. Amidst the hullabaloo, Wyatt took to Twitter and liked an interesting tweet. The official Twitter handle of Top Rope Belts created a custom Universal Championship belt for Wyatt years ago. They shared a photo on Twitter, receiving a mostly positive response from fans. The picture also came to Wyatt's notice, and he liked it. You can head to the likes section of Wyatt's Twitter profile to see the same. Fans are aware that the Universal title is currently firmly secured on the shoulders of Roman Reigns. Interestingly, the latter won the belt from Wyatt during a triple threat match at Payback 2020. The Tribal Chief pinned Braun Strowman to win the prestigious belt that night. Judging by the replies to TRB's tweet, WWE fans are in love with the custom Universal title. Bray Wyatt has won Universal title twice. His first victory came back in late 2019 when he defeated Seth Rollins in Saudi Arabia. He lost the belt months later to WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg at Super Showdown 2020. Later that year, Wyatt defeated Braun Strowman at SummerSlam to win his second Universal title. However, the victory was marred by the return of Roman Reigns, who brutally attacked the two competitors and turned heel in the process. As noted earlier, Reigns defeated Wyatt and Strowman a week later to win the Universal title. Bray's fans would love to see him hold the belt once again. A match pitting him and Roman Reigns would undoubtedly be a show stealer. What do you think of the custom belt made specifically for Bray Wyatt? Do you want him to use it if he wins the Universal title in the distant future?
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head.